a place where great teams go to die. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the West Virginia Mountaineers. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ducks offense will have the first possession of the game. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. He's looking to throw it. Got his man in the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. The quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And they will score! Touchdown, Ducks! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So West Virginia's offense has the ball for the first time. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries, so don't forget about the run game.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
The it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They feed him again. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Tennessee managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll be singing from the top of Rocky Top after this one, no matter the final score. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's quick. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Running to the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense. Before the defense...
And it's picked off, bringing it back. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
First down for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Got it in the middle, it's Valentine. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off, right? If I fake this pass, and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it, and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. Crosses the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Flushed out of the pocket. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
The give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Past the 30. Afterburners coming.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The back goes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. 3rd and goal for the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The give on the inside. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The defense calls a timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're already in field goal range, but Jesse, they want to be aggressive, but they can't take a negative play.
Well, the play caller's got to look up and down his sheet here to find a shot to the...
Going for it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And here's the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this 1st drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the 1st half for you, and at this point...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
To the air on first down. Now improvising. He's going to take off. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And now on second down for this offense. They'll try the run. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Got his man quickly. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown Ducks! And the pummeling has started. Lining up for the PAT. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today. They're trailing by 10 to Florida. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quarterback on the keeper. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback will keep it. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Right back to the well. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll throw it on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense...
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here.
And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going to try to get it himself. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And that's a really good job by this defense because, remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Using his feet to buy time. Fires downfield. He's got him wide open. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A run for the quarterback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Skips away from pressure. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start for...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. But this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Looking to move it through the air. He makes the grab. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better.